reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane, taking on the number 9 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
He makes the grab. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that threat. Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Checks this down to the running back. He could go. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble to his left. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
For the defense trying to get after this quarterback, I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a designed QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. And now the running back's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The shotgun running play call. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab made by the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete. What is the final play of this period? And it's Tulsa on top right now, Kirk. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. The reception gets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking for 6. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Receiver in motion now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Off the play fake on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster Well, the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
They keep him off balance for the run. Running through the tackle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. With sure hands, it's Rice. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
This offense has become a first down machine. And that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
Has a path to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tulsa.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Pulls it in. It's Burns. Jukes to get past a man. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
A sack sets up second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Burns.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
On third down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying for a fourth down completion. Moves out of the pocket. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw it again. And he throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on 3rd down. And now a 4th down decision coming up.
Really good decision here by the quarterback. He ran through his primary target, wasn't there, threw it away to prevent the sack and keep them in field goal range. Smart play.
They try to sneak it for a first down. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
How about that defensive front and the linebackers collapsing down on the football? You would think that the quarterback sneak is a safe call, an easy call to get the yards that you need, but not with that push by that defensive line.
On the move now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll be brought down. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the ball is hauled in. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return to the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Hits the running back in the flat. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Alabama now operating in the red zone. And there's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for the wideout. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 50. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. This will likely be the last play of the half.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Tulsa will kick it off to get the second half going. returner decides to field it. He steps out to the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. He's got room to run. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
And the tackle is made. Not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Bama, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Tulsa offense back on the field now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a receiver wide open here. He's in the clear. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
This is one of the benefits of having this spread attack. You get 4 verts downfield, let the quarterback find the weakness of the defense, and here he finds a mismatch with his go-to receiver for a nice play.
He shreds the tackle. And they've got him behind the line. Great penetration by the defense. They finally get him down for a loss. After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on second and goal. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Game sets up a third down and goal from the 6. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And this time it's complete. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And it's Tulsa on top right now. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He's looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught in the flat by the running back. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Playing toward the end zone. Touchdown, tied, as the QB fights his way into the end zone. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Golden Hurricanes offense back on the field now. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Running with purpose. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like...
And he is wide open for a huge gain. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. Here comes the Tulsa offense back out there. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And the clock has stopped here as we reach the final 2 minutes of play. Second down play coming up. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep to the right after all that. Catch made wide open way downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Man, I love these fullbacks when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball. Most of the times, in most offensive schemes, they block all the time. Just a forgotten player. Here, they slip him out and let him catch the football, and he shows the kind of damage he can do.
Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
A timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. It's good! This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle.